Hi guys, it's Nana again. This is going to be my makeup video about cat things. I chose to do every single facet of big cats that I know, which is, like 4 of them. Over here, I have the tiger side, and got some leopard stuff on this side, and there's a little bit of cheetah line. And earlier in the video there's a lion thing. But what I'd like to say first of all is that Makeup Mondays is going to be a bi-weekly sort of thing, so once every 2 weeks. I don't have a lot of makeup in my repertoire. I would think that I would have a lot, but I actually don't. I don't have a vast compilation of makeups. So you'll see me sort of mixing things and using things on places that I wouldn't normally use them. Oh my god, I'm looking in the mirror. I look like a freaking chimera from FMA. Just, what am I? And yes, I am aware that I look like an abomination, amalgamation, terror nation. But at some point in time in this video, my webcam went insano and decided to delete a bunch of the footage. So I am very sad right now to skip a bunch of the steps that I would normally show you guys, but hopefully you'll be able to see them, and hopefully they'll be wonderful and to your liking, and I'll try to explain as best as I can towards the end of the video. But for all of you watching, thank you so much for all of your wonderful comments and just support and just an amazing outpour of people who liked my last video about LARP inclusion and exclusion. I can't begin to express how happy that made me to see that many people in support and just saying the same thing. Just, it made me so happy. So shout out to all the people on Tumblr, on Facebook, on Reddit. I actually saw someone link it on Reddit, and the LARPettes. Thank you guys so much, and I really hope that everything that was said in that video was not meant to offend anyone. I just really hope that we can move past this, essentially, as a LARP community and just start embracing new players and other games. And I just hope for all to hold hands and we can just go out to dinner and have cupcakes and rainbows will shoot everywhere. But yeah, I know it's kind of naive to think that way, but thank you guys for liking and commenting on the video. It really means a lot to me. Makeup Mondays, Cat Edition. As always, what we're going to always do is start off with a very fresh face. So either wash your face or use one of these dealies, which is actually pretty cool. I'll find out my impression towards the end of the video. And then start putting white or lighter people makeup in the places that you want to catch highlights. So on the tops of your cheeks, the middle of your forehead, and right between your mouth. I think it's called a phildrum. Right on either sides of your phildrum. I might be making that up. That probably isn't the name of it. But keep making those highlights and lowlights. Use a darker makeup for the outside, and then blend, and blend some more, and blend some more. Just make sure that your eyebrows stay as closely as possible because cats don't have eyebrows, so I'm putting a little foundation into my eyebrows to make them look a little less black. Hopefully it worked. But you would just take a darker foundation and make those dark lights. I'm going to start to do my eyes, and I thought that gold would be a good color considering it's all cat stuff. This is what I was talking about the lion. Because of it's just normal foundation, and lions don't necessarily have spots or stripes like other big cats do, having this just be as is, you could just put a line, maybe style a wig so that your hair is like amazing and coming down and big old poof stuff of a mane. Even if you're a girl, I think just having that makes it seem more lion-esque. But moving on, just a gold shadow at the top just to bring out a little bit more. And when you're doing your eye shadow or your eyeliner, be sure that area right there should come to a point, because on most cats it doesn't. So I'm going to be using my smudge brush later to make that into an actual point. There we go. You can see there. I like to do a smoky eye because it looks, to me, it looks just a little bit more natural than having like one of those liquid eyeliner brushes, which, I wish I did have, but I don't. So what we're using right now is a normal black eyeliner. It's called Maybelline Define-A-Line. It's one of the best ones. I gush about this as much as I gush about Maybelline Eye Studio. But just do it on both sides of the eye. Make sure it goes up in that arch so that it looks like, normal cat eyes. Go in with your mascara, because most likely whatever eyeshadow you put on your top lid is coming down into your eyelashes, and we want them to stand out amongst everything else that you put on. So just a standard black eyeshadow would do fine with that. And I would recommend that look for just normal Lion stuff. It's Maybelline eyeshadow. Again, oh god, I love that thing so much. This side is going to be the tiger side, and their spots towards their eyes aren't that defined. So what we're going to do is just start doing the stripes right down on the sides. And don't worry about being too neat or too kind of conformed, because tigers don't have any set way of doing lines. So I go over this in the same shadow that I applied on my eyes just to make it look a little bit more yellow. I was talking about how I didn't have makeup before, and this is a testament to that. I really don't. Tigers also have a little bit more white underneath the part of their eyes, so they have this really, really stark white fur. Just blend it a little bit, make a silly face. And they have a little bit more white patches up there. Now their stripes aren't uniform. When you think of a tiger, you think of just plain stripes, but their faces actually differ greatly as opposed to everything else. They have like these creases in their foreheads that are really cool. I also recommend, whatever cat you're doing, I greatly, greatly recommend having pictures or just knowing what they look like in general. Like right now I have pictures up on my computer and I'm looking at them and staring at cat faces. Whatever cat you choose to do your research. It'll definitely help, because even if there's a mystical cat that you're making up for your LARP, it's really cool to have just a reference guide essentially. At Seventh Kingdom we have these things called catkin, and so far we've had lions and tigers and panthers. It's really a testament to how makeup can go. And here's the part where my webcam goes insane coming up. Unfortunately it goes from this little rudimentary kind of lion to this, and my webcam doesn't care, but I did the stripes on the side, and you can see how they're not uniform at all, and they pretty much go wherever they want. And on this side I did spots of a leopard, or the spots of a cheetah if you want to do it. Actually, I'll show you really quickly how I went about that. I just took really, really dark brown lipstick. You can use eyeliner or eyeshadow if you'd like to as well, but this is what I had on me. So I used this really dark brown lipstick, just placed it anywhere because it really doesn't matter. Smudged it with my finger. You can use a smudging brush or a smudging tool. I actually recommend it. I don't recommend using your finger for everything. Then going on with Maybelline Eye Studio in a black color, and taking a paintbrush and going around the outline of it, just to give it a little bit more depth. And just putting black spots wherever I'd like. Over here on the leopard's eyes part, I started to do these little tiny like specks, but they're going down, and I think that creates a little bit more depth, especially on that side, as opposed to the tiger side where they're just kind of muted dots. And I did do the tiger side as it lined up with the leopard side. Right there in the middle on the tiger, they kind of meet in these little triangle things. It's pretty cool next time you look up a tiger. I did a little triangle again, right down at the bottom of my lips, and I did the tiger side in pink, because tigers and lions are pink, and that side kind of looks like Wolverine's head. If you follow that design on the side of your nose instead of going with the whole huge thing, and I think it works out a little bit nicer. I also did a triangle on the top, covered my entire top lip with the white color, and covered my bottom lip with the black. On that side it's a little bit more pronounced, put specks on the bottom of my chin, and I am really very sorry about missing out all these steps, but I hope you guys get the basic gist of what I'm doing. Going back and fixing up things is part of the game. So thank you so much for watching, and I'm very sorry that I couldn't be a little bit more instructive, but definitely will get better from this point on, and I'll understand what in the world is going on with my webcam. I'm very, very sorry. Thanks for watching, guys, and this is how you clean everything up.